these have innumerable definitions. Somebody says that religion is inferior and spiritualism is superior. Religions create divide in the society, spiritualism unites. These things are just kindergarten expressions. Both spirituality along with philosophy, they are very much connected with religious practices and experiences. There are innumerable expressions in Shastras where they can be put into proper reconciliation, or considering all these as components for a compound structure of our values or heritage. First, I want to give just one or two explanations to be briefing. One is, religion is a practical dimension. It is an exercise. Philosophy is an inner drill understanding the pursuit of knowledge and its purpose and applications. For example, understanding the fundamentality is known as ontology. Understanding the purpose of life is known as teleology. Understanding the non-physical or paraphysical experiences inside the body is metaphysics. Understanding the values that are incorporated naturally. Evansville University, they have made a research and they have proved that this ethical principle is naturally wired inside the neurobiological tool which is being fixed by creation itself. So ethics is not new invention. So ethics, metaphysics, ontology, epistemology, origin of knowledge, then things of faith and reasoning, everything is discussed in philosophy. If you want to deepen your knowledge, there is a tool of philosophy. If you want to have the same thing expressed or exposed in the form of practices, there is religion. Religion has the components of an abode of worship, a form of worship, a mantra or syllable of worship, a preceptor for worship, so many restrictions and stipulations of worship like celibacy, austerity, etc. Religion is a well organized structure. Considering various other religions, Abrahamic religions or primitive religions like shamanism, animism, you should not consider this religion like that. It is a well developed religion. The religions of the other areas where they are merely ethical or primitive in nature, they are an additional burden which should be amputated or reformed. Our religion has been infected by various infiltration done by the both religious community and other external community. Our religion is to be refined and brought in its original form, and our religion is a part and parcel of both the components of spiritualism and philosophy. So religion is practical extension, and knowledge reservoir that is there absolutely present in the consciousness is very much explored in philosophy. Experiencing divine joy, bliss, companionship and sharing everything with the divine particles or manifestation in the world is known as spirituality. So experience is spirituality, knowledge is philosophy, practice is religion. So it is a componential study. Second thing is very interesting. God is revealed in three major forms. One is prema, second is shakti, third is jnana. The God's jnana bhava, the great wisdom, opulence of God can be understood in philosophy. How he is wise. And the God's love can be enjoyed only in religion. And the God's potence can be experienced in spirituality. These are all the main two things which we want to learn. And reflection of these things on social behavior, human behavior, human nature behavior, human subhuman behavior, representing its evolution in social, economical and political beings is known as culture. The knowledge that is polished in philosophy, which is further fructified in religious experience and also experientially rejoiced in spirituality, when it is shown or directed towards the society, it secretes the elements of progress, the elements of mutuality, elements of unique joy and splendor is envisioned in each and every particle, which is revealed in the dimensions of social, economical and political conditions, also with nature, environment and other subsidiaries. So culture, and preserving the culture in spite of various other opponential forces is known as well preserved, genuine culture preserved over various millennia without being flinched by any external opponential forces becomes heritage. So religion is practice, spirituality means experience, philosophy is knowledge, their utility on social expansions and systems is culture, preservation of the unflinching nature of culture against the opponential forces is known as heritage.
Oh, fantastic. Swamiji, since different religions are there, Semitic religions, 4 of them, our 4 religions here, Eastern view of life, 12 in all. The concept of God, I remember you are talking about the concept of God called Chaitanya or the energy or the intelligence or Nirguna or Saguna Dharma. How is it an ordinary person? We are very religious people. We go to temples and we have hundreds of gods and goddesses, and therefore the underlying theme behind India is a Chaitanya concept. Would you like to elaborate on this Chaitanya concept or concept of God, etc.?
And I have to now repeat the explanation I have given in a seminar on intelligence. Advanced quantum physicists, they say that whenever they go deep into the particles, in particle physics, they found nothing but infinite vibrational waves of consciousness or energy particles. So they told that it is intelligent. Then I explained that if you say intelligent, this is what I have narrated today also in one seminar, if it is intelligent, then it should be aware of the awareness, then only it is known as intelligence. If it is aware of what it is doing, certainly it should have a purpose. If there is a purpose, there should be a project. If there is a project, there should be a plan. If there is a plan, then certainly the plan should have a benefit. If there is a benefit, that is not a benefit for the doer but the receiver, because if the doer is incomplete, that he has to get something from outside, then the doer cannot be a complete control of the universal functionings. So the benefit for others, if somebody is going to benefit through that intelligence, they should have all tools or gadgets required for universal balancing and upliftment, that are tools of mercy, instigation, path leading, leadership, etc. They have to undertake the principles of delegation, sending people to uplift the humanity. Incarnation, coming by himself. Immanence, being present in all particles. Fourth is manifestation, revealing in special things, special revealing of God, like in Tulsi, like in Pashu, that is cow, etc. Manifestation. So this intelligence, when its nucleus is very properly expanded, all these various other experiential derivations that we get from the quality of intelligence, that is suitable only to the factor of God. So naturally God becomes the part and particle. So Andrew, there is a very great scholar who is known as Andrew Newberg. He is a very great neurobiologist, and he has told that God's belief and experience is genetically wired inside. Why God cannot go away? The neurobiological understanding of belief is his very famous magnum opus on belief of God, against the booklet which has been made by some atheist that God is dead. So he has proved that God is within ourselves, but you know that there should be a grip. There should be a grip. There are two things you have to understand. One is a grip, second is a step. To get into a step, you have to see a grip. Without a grip, you cannot just climb like that. So first is loving one's own self. Loving one's own self, that I should be happy. If I should be happy, I should make others happy, and if I make somebody else sad, if I influence somebody's life and get them into some other problems, I cannot be happy. This set of a moral scintillant, a spark, it is the beginning of grip. Then they should start about understanding the family relations, then the social relations, starting to love nature, then understanding demigods which are personifying. They climb the ladder and reach the supreme. There is no compulsion in Indian philosophy that they should understand the supreme immediately. It is not like that. There is no such compulsion. Even if the person does not understand supreme, they are not punished by God, as Abrahamic religion says. If somebody is not understanding supreme, they are given opportunities, few more births, to realize by good companionship, good association, self-trials. They are given more opportunities by the merciful God that they worship the supreme. So that is the main difference between medulla oblongata of these religions as well as Abrahamic religions. I always used to say that ours is rational monotheism, that is radical monotheism. There is only one God, but there is a procedural synthesis by which gradually a person is allowed to promote. How immediately a person, a born child, how it can immediately have a sumptuous feast, which requires the mother's lactation. It is impossible. Likewise, the spiritually born people are there, sleeping people are there. Then people who are suspicious in nature and people who are unconscious, those spiritual consciousness is dead in few of the people. They should be rejuvenated by a gradual process. So our religion says that there is a supreme. You should get a grip, ethical grip, personal grip, family grip, social grip, natural grip, demigod worship, worship of waters, worship of trees, zoolatry, botalatry, innumerable worships are there. You catch something, be sincere and loyal, then you dwell in the path. Gradually you will be promoted by a spiritual promotive mechanism. That is the wonder of our culture. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the supreme, but I cannot be understood by all people. I create interest in people to worship some other thing that is proximate to their accessibility. I create that opportunity. I instill in them that belief. Tasya tasya achala shraddham thameva vidatamyaham, he says. So he instilled the belief, gradually promotes the worship mechanism to reach the supreme. It is a very great wonder of our religion, by which I want to pledge here that our religion is the only source for interreligious harmony. where everybody is universally treated and allowed to merge, allowed to prosper, not compelled to follow something at all.
I want to end this program. Listening to you is like listening to God. So I would like to recite a sloka. What we can do for you is only a puja to you.
Oh.
Therefore, Chatram Chamara Yojugam Vejanagam Chadarshagam Nirmalam Veena Vedi Madanga Kakhalakala Geetanja Nurtyandada Sashtangam Pranadisthudir Bhagavida Eda Samastam Maya Sankalpena Samarpidantau Vibho Pujangrihana Prabho. I also know that you like a Malayalam song which I normally sing. I will say that, and we will close this program by thanking you and thanking everybody else who made this possible program to come. Kanikanum neram kamala netrande niramerum manjal tugil charti kanagakingani valagal modiram aninju kanenam bhagavane naraga vairiya kamala netrande niramerum manjal tugil charti kanagakingani valagal modiram Aninju Kanenam Bhagavane. Dear viewers, here is a genius of genius, an avatara of avatara, who knows everything that is in the world, 108 technologies, 11 languages, all the shastras, even at the age